Twin Cities Adventures, and in today's video we're going to release bees into the beehives. So Samuel and I are each going to do one. I'll talk my way through the first one and then probably put some good music on and let you enjoy Samuel doing the second one. Right behind us is our beehives.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to take some sugar syrup, just do a couple squirts on these just to get them attracted to this. It's mostly because of the lemongrass. Alright, here's my queen cage. I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to put my marshmallows here with my church key so I can take out the cork. And now let's start with this hive. Okay. Alright, we've got 3 pounds of bees. There's about 10,000 bees in here. We're going to pry this out. This could propolize and get stuck in there, so just kind of work it. And now here's the queen right here. The queen cage is right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that up. I'm going to take my queen out. See, they're already propolizing and building comb. Now we're just going to set that down. Okay. So here we have a queen cage with a cork in it. Now there's the queen going back and forth. She's marked with a blue dot. So she's going back and forth. So what I'm going to do is going to take my corkscrew and my marshmallow here. Now I have to decork this. But when you do it, you can't squish the queen, okay? So I'm going to take my corkscrew here. And now the queen is going to go back and forth. When she goes one way, I'm going to pop the cork out and put my finger over it so she doesn't get decapitated. Okay? And now I'm going to take my marshmallow and I'm going to stick that in there when she's looking the other way, okay? There, and they will eat that out over the next day or so. Now the queen cage sits on your frame kind of like this, and she goes upside down. So I'm going to put her in upside down like this. Okay, that's how the queen goes in, upside down, and then the candy is on this side. I'm just going to bend this out, and I'm just going to hang this on here, but first I'm going to shake my bees into the hive. Now we're going to take our hive tool once again, and we're going to pop the sides. I'm going to crack the seal here just to start to get this cage door to come off here. Don't open it, be very careful there. So next thing I'm going to do is give it a whack. That's going to knock all the bees down. And then I'm going to spray my sugar water on the bees from both sides. That'll make them heavy and calm down. Another whack. Now we're going to take the top off. This is a feeder jar. Now come over here, and we're going to open this up, whack them in there. Look at that comb they already started building in there. Okay, I'm going to set that down. Take my queen cage now. Here's another piece of comb that they started making. I'm going to put the queen cage in here. Okay, now I'll take these frames. Let me spread these out a little bit. And I'm going to first put one in next to the queen and push that in so that doesn't get damaged. And then I'm going to put my other ones in. Let's shake these guys off here. Okay. Now they're all in there. The queen's in her queen cage. The cork is out, the candy's in. The next thing that you do is you put a pollen patty on. And we'll just score that a few times on both sides. Okay. Pollen patty goes right in the back, just like that. Top board goes in next. 45-degree angle, close it, square it up. Now here's our feeder bucket. Lid's on tight. What we do is we flip it upside down just like this. A little dripping at first, but it'll stop then. Put that right over the hole. Okay. Insulator over the top. Here's our feeder deep box. Cover goes on next. Okay. Now our entrance reducer is closed. We'll keep it closed for a little bit till they calm down, but then I'm gonna have to open it back up so they can all resume working on the queen. All right, Samuel is gonna do the second one. Once again, we'll leave the entrance reducer plugged for a little bit while they gnaw away on that marshmallow. Here's all the wax comb that was inside those boxes of bees that we ordered. That's pure wax that they built while they were in there for like 3 days maybe or so. All right, here's the end result. There's some confused bees hanging around. They don't know exactly where to go because the entrance reducers are temporarily closed. I'll probably open them up in a little bit here, let them go in there. Notice I put some cut fake flowers in here. So the orange one's next to this hive and the sunflower's next to this. That way they can just associate which hive is theirs. And that's kind of a neat little way to do it. We put the ratchet straps on and we'll come back and check in a little bit. All right, we're back later on and we're gonna pull the tissue out of the entrance reducer. All right, so that is what they look like for now while they're acclimating, getting used to what's going on. We'll just leave them alone for a while and we'll come back and shoot another little update tomorrow. Thanks for watching Twin Cities Adventures. Out.